So I have already created my image with the white background layer. So now in order to create custom shapes, so left click here. So this is the rectangle shape. If I left click, so here it is. Left click here, this is the ellipse. Now I'm going to left click, this is the line. And this one here, if you left click, this is the parametric shape. So you can choose from polygon, star, arrow, grid, or spiral. So for example, let's select star. You can also change the colors or add the stroke. So here this is the number of sides. So for example, let's change it to 15 sides, and now I'm still on star. Now so here it is. So now for example, if I left click here, let's say you can add the gradient, solid color, or pattern. So for example, if I left click, so I can choose the color. So for example, I will choose this color here, press OK. So here it is. And now to create custom shape, so just scroll down and then select custom shape, left click, and then left click here on shape. So now it will load all the shapes here. It will take some time. So here are all the shapes here. So you have animals, arrows, brands. So you have devices, hardware, emoji, files, food, beverage, other numbers. So religion, shapes, text formatting, transportation, and weather. So for example, let's select this one here. So now you can either, for example, so let's change the fill color to, for example, blue, for example, gray. So change this shape here because this is the shape that is active. So now so you can either left click and then drag to create your shape. So here, as you can see, it is with the gray color. So let's, for example, add the stroke. I'm going to add for example, a yellow stroke. And then I'm going to change the size to 10, press enter. So here it is. Or you can left click. So I'm going to hide all these shapes here for now. Or you can, for example, left click. And then here the keep aspect ratio is checked. So for example, if I change the width to, let's say, 500, it will change the height to 500 too when I press enter. So just press enter. So here it is, and now just press OK. Now let's select the move tool, and now let's select the shape tool again. Select custom shape, and now make sure you're still on your layer. And now for example, let's remove the stroke. Click on the X here. So here it is. Now I'm going to hide it. Now let's select another shape, left click. So for example, let's select this bird here. I'm going to change the fill to black, and now left click. So I'm going to reduce the width and height to 300, press enter, and then press OK. So let's select the move tool. I'm going to place it here. Now let's see another shape, left click, select custom shape. I'm going to scroll down. So let's say, for example, I select PayPal. So now I'm just going to drag it like this and change the color, for example, to blue. And now let's select another one. So let's select this one here. I'm going to change the fill to black. And then left click. So now it changed the fill to black because the layer here was active. So now press OK. So here it is. So for example, if I want to change the other one, this one here, the PayPal, select the layer and then go to fill. Let's say, for example, I select this blue here. So I'm going to bring it back to the old blue. This one here I used. And now let's change, for example, the stroke. So here it is. The stroke is still, for example, 10 pixels. Let's change the color to, say, pink. Press OK. So here it is. Now let's select the background.